Well, class, here we are. We made it. And I'm happy to say that we all made it. Typically at this time, I like to say just a little bit to you one last time. And although we have many, many classes and many, many recruits go through, it's still the last chance that I will get to speak to you as a group. The fire chief entrusted us as a program to instill in you the belief system and the training to go forth and make this department proud. Captain Dittman and myself challenged you those first couple of days to rise just to that occasion. I like to say that all of you met and exceeded our expectations. And for that, I thank you. I was speaking with Captain Dittman a couple days ago, and I asked him, I said, Dave, I haven't yet come up with anything to say to this class that's going to be meaningful. And he told me that I should go with Nietzsche. So once again, we will go with Nietzsche. Nietzsche says, "He who will learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk and run and climb and dance. One cannot fly into flying." What I'm telling you is this: the training you've received is sound. The pieces of it, safety and survival, hose loads management, ladder, are all sound pieces. Tools in your toolbox, pearls of wisdom to be used, reused, and developed. One day, whether it's your first duty assignment, 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, you will be called on to fly. And when that day comes, I need you to do one thing, and one thing only. Trust the training. Trust the instruction. Follow, lead, and come home safely. And with that, I turn you over to the fire chief.
Thank you, Chief Riley. Thank you, and good evening. Good evening. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you who have come out this afternoon for this gala occasion, especially to the family and friends as you were. Recruits, have your seats.
Sir, yes, sir.
They've stood a while. They'll be standing more often. But again, definitely want to just say we really appreciate you coming out to this evening's event. And it's very, very important what we're doing here today. We can't think of a more fitting and appropriate occasion with which to come out. Want to also welcome our mayor, who recognizes the importance of these events, and that he shows that by his coming and attending these ceremonies, and he has assured me that he will be attending every one of our ceremonies and getting to know each and every one of our firefighters up close and personal. His charge to me when he first took office was, he says, "Chief, I want to know anytime I have a firefighter that has any type of significant injury or any situation, you call me." He provided me with all of his contact numbers from his personal cell, his home phone, and his office phone. That's the type of mayor we have in Mayor Buckhorn. So give him a hand on that. Thank you. Also want to give honors to our city clerk, Ms. Shirley Fox Knowles, who will be swearing all of these new recruits in this afternoon. Also to my staff, seated to my right next to our mayor, Mayor Buckhorn, my personnel chief, Chief Joe Provenzano, our fire marshal, Russell Spicola, our airport fire chief, Dennis Phillips, Captain Dittman, one of the main instructors for this course. To my left, my assistant chief and chief of administration, Nicholas Cicero, my special operations chief, Mike Gonzalez, my training chief, Chief Ron Shipp, Our coordinator, our emergency coordinator, Ms. Chauncia Willis, and again, Ms. Shirley Fox-Norris, our City of Tampa City Clerk. The members of my staff also put in a lot of time to make certain that we do to get the absolute finest recruits we have. Just to share a little of the historical background on what these young folk have gone through and what they can look forward to for the rest of their career. These recruits sitting before you this afternoon are the best of the best. Over 1,200 applicants was the pool that these persons were chosen from. Of those 1,200 applicants, 300 of those had personal interviews with a peer group from Tampa Fire Rescue on the personnel. Of those 300, only 80 of those 300 of the 1,200 made the cut. These recruits that are sitting before you all today have distinguished themselves in such a manner that they are the best of the best. Of that 1,200, these 16 or 15 are sitting before you today. Round of applause on that. But understanding that, they're not finished yet. With respect to that grueling process, they've already endured 400 hours of firefighting training and schooling and multiple tests after each one of those blocks. Over 200 hours of emergency medical technician training. Every one of these members sitting before you today, within 3 years of employment with Tampa Fire Rescue, will have to become state certified paramedics. So it continues on. Not only do they have to get through 1 year of probationary period and satisfy that block, but they still got a whole course of advanced life support, advanced medical support to become paramedics in their 3-year assignment. These individuals, and we like to consider, Tampa has one of the most grueling application processes in the state, probably in the Southeast United States, and we don't make any excuses for that. We do get the best of the best. Understand that this department is an internationally accredited department. Of the 400 plus departments in the state of Florida, there are only 14 that are recognized with an international accreditation. Tampa Fire Rescue is one of those. Bring that shot group in a little tighter. Of those international accreditations, there are only 141 international accredited fire departments in the entire North America. That's the United States and Canada. Once again, these members are joining an internationally accredited department to show and to provide and to be able to provide the greatest level of service in an all-hazards response environment that they can be accustomed to. We will grow them, and we will make them the best of the best. One other thing we want you to understand, they have gone through a grueling physical agility exam just to get here. Notwithstanding all of the education, but just to get here, a grueling physical agility exam. Then a grueling panel assessment. They have had to undergo a very intrusive psychological evaluation. They've also had a very, very deep 3-tier internal medical evaluation as well. And finally, they got the opportunity to see the fire chief. And that's where they got their stacking and their ratings with respect to that other 1,200 and 300 individuals. And they have distinguished themselves in such a fashion that they are seated before us today. This probationary year is going to be a very, very grueling year, but I cannot say enough about what you as family and friends have provided to these, because they did not get here on their own. I know each of you that are sitting out there right now share some of the value in what they have become today. And one of the reasons they've invited you here is because they wanted to let you know how much they appreciate what you have sacrificed so that they can sit in the chairs that they're sitting in today. It has been continuous sacrifices, and there will be more. There will be more. The men and women on this department are poised to train them and to outfit them so that they can provide the greatest level of service in the most safe environment that our mayor and me as your fire chief can offer them, as well as my staff can offer these persons. So they'll undergo that within the next year. They will. They've already committed. You know, the Bible tells us, what greater love than no man than this, than to lay down his life for his fellow man. That's a huge, huge undertaking. Each of these candidates that are sitting before you today have laid down that gauntlet that they will provide a service when this community has a problem or distress, whether it's man-made or natural. This is your first line of defense. This is your cavalry. Many nights, many birthdays, many parties, many children's events, soccer, baseball, softball, dances, recitals, they won't be present because they'll be on watch. They will be on watch. And again, I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, we appreciate you providing them that resource so they can be here today. I want to just give you one little passage. Lieutenant General R. Kelly, who was the former superintendent of the U.S. Air Force Academy, he addressed 15 essential qualities of good fellowship, because that's what these young recruits will have to do for the next 1 year to 3 years. It's all about fellowship. And he states this: effective followers have the social capacity to work well with others, the strength of character to flourish without heroic status, the moral and psychological balance to pursue personal and corporate goals at no cost to either, and the desire to participate in a team effort for the accomplishment of some greater common purpose, end quote. As Chief Riley charged this group already, in the next year to 3 years, they will be charged with 3 main focuses: to listen, to learn, and to train. And in that, we will be able to not only horn out true, fine, professional firefighters and emergency response persons. Once again, thank you and welcome to our family. Thank you. At this time, we're going to have firefighter Brittany Bishop come forward. Brittany?
Good afternoon. I would like to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to Chief Ford and the executive staff for the opportunity to work for Tampa Fire Rescue. Thank you to former Mayor Pam Iorio for laying the foundation for this opportunity. Also, thank you to our new mayor, Bob Buckhorn, for his continued support of Tampa Fire Rescue. We look forward to working with you and continuing to make Tampa a wonderful city. Thank you to all the Tampa Fire Rescue personnel for inviting us into your families. And also, thank you to the citizens of Tampa for allowing us to serve and protect you no matter what your needs may be. But most of all, thank you to our family and friends for putting up with us for the long hours, the crazy shifts, and the endless nights. Most will say that the firefighter is a hero, but the true heroes are you. You who send us to work every morning with the faith that we will return home and the knowledge that we may not. Without your love and support, there is not a single one of us that would be standing here today. I'm honored to have the opportunity today to introduce to you the 14 men that I have spent the past 4 weeks getting to know. We all come from different backgrounds. Some have worked in construction and welding, others in private business and finance. We have 3 gentlemen who are currently serving in the armed forces, who have all been deployed overseas and entrusted with the responsibility of protecting this country and its freedoms. Some of us have experience in the EMS field, working as paramedics in the hospital or for private ambulance services, and some of us have spent time working for paid and volunteer fire departments. We even have a young man who has worked in retail selling Coach purses. We are privileged enough to achieve our goals, to become firefighters, and to work for one of the strongest departments in the nation. Over the past 4 weeks, we have been instructed by extremely knowledgeable and passionate men and women whose passion for this job and making sure that we are given the best foundation to begin our careers on is unmatched. It is our hope and our goal that we can make them proud and carry their passion and enthusiasm to do things the right way out onto the streets, that we will bring it with us throughout our entire career and serve this proud city to the best of our abilities. Gentlemen, I read a quote not too long ago by Susan Diane Murphy, and she said that a firefighter never dies. He simply burns forever in the hearts of the people whose lives that he has saved. I believe that what we do for ourselves in this world dies with us, but what we do for others will live on the world when we are gone. And what better way is there to make a difference in this world and then touch lives than to be a firefighter? The world of the firefighter today is much different than it has been years ago. Not only are we expected to put out the fire, but we are charged with the responsibility of responding to motor vehicle crashes, medical emergencies, and yes, even the occasional cat stuck in a tree. We will see things and experience things together that the citizens that we will swear to protect cannot even imagine. And it is through these experiences that we will be connected and bonded, a brotherhood unmatched in any other profession. I am so excited and incredibly honored that I will get to experience these things with you and with every other Tampa firefighter, past, present, and future. So here we are, and this is just the beginning, but what a beginning it is. I would like to challenge you and myself to keep the excitement that we felt that day when we finally got the phone call saying that we had been chosen to work for Tampa Fire Rescue. The excitement that we are feeling this very moment. To take the passion and the enthusiasm that we will put into our first year on the job and carry it throughout our entire careers. Remember, we are doing a job that hundreds and thousands of people would love to do. A job that is respected and honored. We are the ones that little kids will wave to in the supermarkets. We are the ones that have the opportunity to make a complete stranger's worst day better. We are trusted with the safety of life and property and with people's entire worlds. We belong to one of the strongest departments in the nation and one of the best brotherhoods you could ever ask for. Gentlemen, we are Tampa firefighters. Thank you.
Thank you, Brittany, but not just yet. We still got Miss Shirley Fox-Norrell's got to swear you in just yet. Okay. Again, I want to also pay a special tribute to retired Fire Chief D.W. Jones. He's in the house as well, Chief Jones. And also, we as Tampa Fire Rescue, over 600 plus strong membership, enjoy a very, very awesome relationship with our labor relations group. And we also have our own labor boss, Captain Mars Costello here, his vice president, Bill Mann, and his secretary-treasurer, Captain Jace Cohen. So give them a round of applause as well. Awesome working relationship. Now, without further ado, it's my honor to introduce to you our 15 brand new recruit firefighters. And as they've already said, they come from just different diverse backgrounds and so many different things. And that's one of the things Tampa Fire Rescue enjoys. I'd like to consider our firefighters out there, when we roll up on a scene, one beautiful thing that I appreciate about fire and fire rescue is we never give up. We have folk that are absolute tacticians in their skill sets. We have MacGyvers amongst us, and that's what we bring in. And all of these new recruits have different affiliations as well. So our first one is recruit Michael C. Abzeda, 32 years of age and single, is a proud graduate of Miami Corals Park Senior High School in Miami, Florida. He comes to Tampa Fire Rescue from the U.S. Air Force. When recruit Abzeda is not acting as a reservist for the U.S. Air Force, he enjoys going to the beach, playing sports, shooting, fishing, and spending time with friends and family. He is here with his mother, Isabel, father, Rolando, girlfriend, Ashley, and friends, Oscar and James. Recruit Brittany Ann Bishop. Age 23, recruit Bishop is currently single. She is a graduate of Freedom High School in Tampa, Florida. Bishop has an associate science degree in fire science from Hillsborough Community College. Before coming to Tampa Fire Rescue, Bishop worked as an artificial limb and brace fabricator for Carbon Express. She has also worked for Bennigan's as a bartender manager. Recruit Bishop is a martial arts aficionado, and I'm gonna mess this up, aficionado. It's close enough? Okay, she's holds a black belt in jiu-jitsu. She also enjoys live concerts and spending time with friends and family. Brittany is here with Father Brad, Mother Carol, friends Jackie and Michelle. Our next recruit is recruit Benjamin A. Carlson. Benjamin is 23 years of age and single, is a graduate of Riverview High School in Riverview, Florida. He continues his studies at Hillsborough Community College. Before starting his career with Tampa Fire Rescue, Carson worked as an emergency medical technician for American Medical Response. He also has experience as a welder working in the shop of S&S Welding in Plant City. Recruit Carson enjoys Rays baseball, camping, spending time on the water, and relaxing with friends and family. He is here with his fiancée Lindsay, his mom Lana, stepdad Rusty, his dad Benjamin, stepmother Victoria, and grandmother Arlene. Recruit Chris Chin, 32 years old and single. Chin is a proud graduate of John L. Miller High School in Great Neck, New York. He continued his studies at Palm Beach State College in Lake Worth, Florida. Chin comes to Tampa Fire Rescue from the Wackenhut Corporation, where he worked as a paramedic customs protection officer. Recruit Chin has also worked as an emergency room technician for Bethel Memorial Hospital in Boynton Beach, Florida. His hobbies include scuba diving and autocross racing, and he is here joined with his wife, Tara. Recruit William N. Cooney, age 37. He and his lovely wife, Tara, are raising 3 wonderful kids, age 1, 5, well, makes that 15, 5, and 3. Cooney is a graduate of Seton Catholic Central in Binghamton, New York. He earned a degree in Allied Health Sciences from the Community College of the Air Force at Maxwell Gunther Air Force Base in Alabama. After separating from the Air Force, Cooney worked as a paramedic for Sunstar Paramedics in Largo, Florida. Williams comes from a long line of firefighters. His great-grandfather, Captain Jack Walsh, retired FDNY. Steve Brook, First Assistant Chief in Lavelle Fire Department, Maryland. Recruit Cooney enjoys playing the guitar, going to the beach, and spending time with family. He is joined here with Mother Carmen, Father Manuel, Grandmother Carmen Campos, Grandfather Pepe Campos, and friend David. Recruit Eric M. Hernandez, age 23 and single. Recruit Hernandez graduated from Miami Sunset Senior High School in Miami, Florida. He also attended Miami-Dade College, where he studied as an emergency medical technician. Before starting his career with Tampa Fire Rescue, Hernandez worked as a paramedic for Florida Medivan Ambulance Service in Miami, Florida. Recruit Hernandez is a proud member of the United States Marine Corps Reserve Station in West Palm Beach, Florida. Eric enjoys most outdoor activities and is especially interested in fishing and kayaking. He would like to thank his best friend and Marine brother firefighter, David Van Schedler, for helping him with his transition. Eric is joined by Mother April. Is that correct? That's not yours. Mother Carmen. Father Manuel, okay. Grandmother Carmen Campos, Grandfather Pepe Campos, and friend David. So William, you had a whole setup up there as well. Okay, so that's a double hit. Okay, good deal. They're sharing family members this evening. Okay. Our 7th recruit is recruit Matthew I. Menzies, 24 years old and single for right now. He is a graduate of Largo High School in Largo, Florida. He is currently working on a fire science degree from St. Pete College. Prior to starting his career with Tampa Fire Rescue, recruit Menzies worked for Sunstar Paramedics in Largo, Florida. His hobbies include ice hockey, riding motorcycles, and most outdoor activities. And let's get this right, Matthew. Mother April, brother Aaron, girlfriend Kim, and dad David. We could have given that girlfriend to Eric. That would have gone well. Okay. Recruit Stephen R. Nesbitt, age 27 and married. Recruit Nesbitt and his lovely wife are raising 3 wonderful children, ages 4, 2, and 1. He is a proud graduate of Amos P. Godby Academy in Tallahassee, Florida. Recruit Nesbitt is currently working on his degree from St. Pete College, and before coming to Tampa, Stevens worked for St. Anthony's Hospital as a certified nurse's aide, patient care technician. He also spent time working as a poker clerk at Derby Lanes in St. Pete, Florida. Recruit Nesbitt enjoys working out, coaching flag football, and spending time with family. And let's make sure we give him the right. Wife Shauna, sons Adrian and Bryson, father Anthony, daughter Audrey, and I got nephews there, grandmother Louise, sister Renee, brother-in-law Terrence, grandma-in-law Gladys, and friends Andrew. Recruit Jeremy E. Oliver, 27 years old and single. He is the proud father of a 15-month-old son. Jeremy is a graduate of Chamberlain High School in Tampa. Recruit Oliver is working on a degree in emergency medical services at Hillsborough Community College. Prior to starting his career with Tampa Fire, Jeremy owned and operated his own lawn service. Recruit Oliver joins his father, Captain John Oliver, and his twin brother, firefighter Justin Oliver, as the newest members of Tampa Fire Rescue. Jeremy enjoys snowboarding, wakeboarding, and listening to music. He is joined today by fiancée Alicia, son Jace, father Captain John Oliver, mother Abby, brothers John and Justin, sister Monica and Taylor, stepmom Michelle, nieces and nephews, also Grandma Gloria, Grandma Helen, Grandpa Nano, and some other parents there you got there, okay? Recruit Jonathan M. Padino, age 29 and single. Recruit Padino has two adorable children, ages 5 and 2. He is a proud graduate of Brandon High School. Recruit Padino continued his studies at Florida College, where he earned an associate's degree in liberal arts. Jonathan worked for South Florida Baptist Hospital as a paramedic before starting his career with Tampa Fire Rescue. He also has extensive experience in construction and has owned and operated a construction company for over 6 years. Recruit Padino enjoys spending quality time with his kids, playing recreational and tournament softball, fishing, camping, and traveling. Padino is joined today by mother Janelle, father John, son Austin, daughter Riley, brother Justin, girlfriend Lindsay, grandma Nellie, grandma Laverne, grandfather Uban, and uncle, retired Fire Chief D.W. Jones. Our 11th recruit Matthew Pompey, 21 years old and single. Recruit Pompey is proud graduate of Lakewood Ranch High School, Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Prior to starting his career with Tampa Fire Rescue, Recruit Pompey was a volunteer firefighter with Nokomish Volunteer Fire Department. Matthew enjoys working out, baseball, and spending time on the beach with friends and family. He's joined today by mother Francine, brother Louis, girlfriend Ashley, friends Ryan and Sean, mother's boyfriend Danny, grandfather Sam, and grandmother Marie. Recruit Roy W. Spence, 25 years old and single. Roy is the oldest of 3 brothers. He graduated from Archbishop Carroll High School, Cutler Ridge, Florida, where he was raised. He then went on to study at Florida State University, earning a bachelor's degree in criminology. Recruit Spence worked for Leon County EMS before coming to Tampa Fire Rescue. Roy enjoys fishing, hunting, and hanging out with friends and family. He is joined today by grandmother Nancy, mother Patty, brother Johnny, brother Jimmy, friend Paul, friend's fiancée Chantel, and his instructor friend, and one of our finest extraordinaires who jump camp, firefighter, paramedic, hazmat, marine firefighter. Will he please stand, Lieutenant Christopher Meeks. Came all the way down from Tallahassee to see one of his recruits. Hoorah. Recruit Tyden J. Steele, 30 years old, married, and the proud father of a 7-month-old. Tyden is a graduate of Tampa Catholic High School in Tampa, Florida, class of '99. He continued his studies, earning a bachelor's degree in finance and a master's degree in entrepreneurial management and marketing from the University of South Florida. Before starting with Tampa Fire Rescue, Recruit Steele worked as a title agent for American Home Title in Tampa, Florida. Titan enjoys spending time with family along with the following FSU football. And Titan is joined by Dad Peter, Mom Sherry, wife Lizette, sister Sky, and mother-in-law Annette. Recruit Ryan R. Ward, age 22, is currently single. Recruit Ward is a proud graduate of Countryside High School in Clearwater, Florida. He attended St. Pete College. He has worked at Ozone Blue Grilling Company and most recently at Advanced Auto Parts as a parts salesman before coming to Tampa Fire Rescue. Recruit Ward spends his free time watching sports and working on cars. He's joined by his father Glenn, mom Linda, sister Jayden and Tara, girlfriend Christine, grandmother Joan, and friends Danny and Bill. And last but certainly not least, recruit Marcus D. Williams, 21 and single. He has two daughters, Jacqueline and Zaria. Marcus is a graduate of Freedom High School in Tampa, Florida. Recruit Williams gained experience working for TransCare as an emergency medical technician and most recently as a patient care technician at St. Joseph's Hospital. Recruit Williams enjoys spending time with his family, watching college football, and following national politics. He is joined today by girlfriend Renisha, mom Alana, sister Tiana, daughter Zaria, his aunt Tanya, and friend Keisha, friend Jasmine, and friend Dorenzo. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our 15 newest Tampa Fire Rescue employees. Recruits, will you please remain standing, go to the position of attention while Ms. Shirley Fox Knowles come before us and entertain your oath. Ms. Knowles.
Good afternoon. Would you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support, uphold, and defend the Charter and ordinances of the City of Tampa, the Constitution and laws of the State of Florida, and the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, that I'm entitled to hold the position of firefighter to which I've been appointed, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of said position into and of which I'm about to enter. So help me God. I state your name, a citizen of the state of Florida and of the United States of America, and being employed by or an officer of the City of Tampa, Florida, and a recipient of public funds, as such employee or officer, do hereby solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Florida. Congratulations.
I have the pleasure of announcing the outstanding recruit. It says that this person has earned this prestigious award for effort above and beyond academic requirements, given on this day, April 7th, 2011. This award is voted by the instructors, and they saw something in this individual that took them above the rest. And that person is Jonathan Padino.
Thank you, Chief Ship. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you an individual who for many years, and as long as he's been in the city of Tampa, has had a passion for public safety and providing these services and protecting these men and women in our community. And now, again, he is at the helm of this great organization, and we look forward to working for him, my boss, Mayor Bob Buckhorn.
This is the first one of these that I've been able to do as mayor, so this is as special for me as it is for you. I want to remind you that that was the very same oath that a week ago Friday I took. So it is a moving moment, I know, for you and for your families. I have to tell you a funny story. When I got sworn in a week ago Friday, the crowd was a little bit bigger than this. There were bagpipes, and there were choirs, and there were pastors, and there were 1,500 of my closest friends that were all there. And I thought it was a pretty big deal. And I went home that night, and I said to my wife, I said, honey, you're married to the mayor of the city of Tampa. She said, that's nice. Now go take out the trash. So to the family members that have kept these young men and women grounded here today, I want to say thank you, because it is awfully important what you do. Not only have you gotten them to this point with your love and with your affection and with your commitment to them as young people, but I know what a sacrifice it's been. This is not a job, this is a calling. That was pretty cool. I wish the rest of my employees would do that. But this is a calling. This is not a job that you go to for 8 hours a day. This is not a job that you just punch a clock and go home at night and don't worry about it. There are people who are counting on you, not just your fellow firefighters, but the people that you and I serve. You know, I think about this department. On May the, what is it, Chief, 10th? We will celebrate 116 years as a fire department. That is a lot of tradition. Yeah. That is a lot of tradition. And we have been brought to this point as one of the finest fire departments in the country by men and women who came before you. Some of you, it was fathers and uncles and brothers. Some of the folks like Chief Dennis Jones in the back of the room have taken this department and moved us to one of the premier departments in the country. And now the task is your task. Because understand something, you are joining an elite department. You are not private citizens anymore. Everything that you do, on duty and off duty, reflect on this department. Everything that you do reflect on the 116 years of history of the men and women who came before you, who made this department the envy of the nation. Everything that you do reflects not only on your chief, or Captain Dittman, or Chief Riley, or all of the people here before you, but also your fellow men and women in the fire service. Everything that you do reflects on this city. Everything that you do reflects on me. Make me proud. I know you will. Thank you, and be safe.
Now, this is one of the momentous occasions that we have looked forward to. This is where these individuals will now not only get their badges, but will also receive their assignment as well. At this time, we're going to ask Chief Nick Cicero to come forward, and myself and the mayor will move into the front of the podium. And as each one of the members' name is called, and they are presented their badge, and the individual that will actually be pinning them, will you come up at the same time as well? So we can move a real nice flowing, and you'll have the opportunity to take pictures with both your recruit, the mayor, and myself as they get their first badge and their first assignment. Chief Cicero.
Thank you. The moment we've all been waiting for, one of the highlights. We have a certified list from the accounting firm. No, not really, but it's a coveted list right here. So recruits, as your name is called, please stand and remain standing. And from now on, you will be considered firefighter. Michael C. Abasada. Firefighter Abasada will be assigned to Engine 12C. He will be pinned by his mother, Isabel. Thank you. Firefighter Brittany Bishop. Firefighter Bishop will be assigned to Engine 20 B shift. Firefighter Bishop will be pinned by her father, Brad Bishop. Firefighter Benjamin Carlson. Firefighter Carlson will be assigned to Engine 4 B shift, will be pinned by his fiancee Lindsay Jones. Firefighter Christopher Chin. Firefighter Chin will be assigned to Truck 13C, will be pinned by his mother, Ms. Barbara Chin. Firefighter William Cooney. Firefighter Cooney will be assigned to Engine 3C. He will be pinned by his wife, Tara Cooney. Firefighter Eric Hernandez. Firefighter Hernandez will be assigned to Engine 11A. I knew it. He will be pinned by his father, Manuel. Firefighter Matthew Menzies. Firefighter Menzies will be assigned to Engine 9, C shift, and will be pinned by his brother. Firefighter Stephen Nesbitt. Firefighter Nesbitt will be assigned to Truck 13, A shift. He will be pinned by his son, Adrian. Firefighter Jeremy Oliver. Firefighter Oliver will be assigned to Truck 13, B shift. He will be pinned by his father, Captain John Oliver. Firefighter Jonathan Pendino. Firefighter Pendino will be assigned to Engine 14, C shift. He will be pinned by his son, Austin. Firefighter Matthew Pompey. Firefighter Pompey will be assigned to Engine 10, B shift. He will be pinned by his grandfather, Sam Squitieri. Firefighter Roy Spence. Firefighter Spence will be assigned to engine 10 A shift and will be pinned by his grandmother, Nancy Varner. Firefighter Titan Steele. Firefighter Steele will be assigned to engine 5 C shift. He will be pinned by his wife, Lisette. Firefighter Ryan Ward. Firefighter Ward will be assigned to engine 19 C shift. He will be pinned by his father, Glenn Ward. Firefighter Marcus Williams. Firefighter Williams will be assigned to engine 10 C shift. He will be pinned by his sister, Tiona Burrows. Thank you.